Good morning everyone. Today is episode number 16 of our budget van build and we are putting in the whole kitchen. We use Esim.sm to stay connected on the road. We especially love their global eSIM plan, which allows you to go from country to country only paying for what you use. It helps us forget about the roaming. Use the code on the screen to help you save even more money. Let's get into the video. We went to B&Q and picked up all the cabinets, and we've even got our ALPICOOL fridge.
New.
Look at that. I'm so excited to have it in. Last time in our van we had an ALPICOOL fridge and we really liked it, so we bought another one, but we went a little bit bigger this time. So this one is a 65 litre fridge, and we've even got a freezer section in here, and look, it comes with an ice tray. Right, what we're gonna do now is just get started on putting the cupboards together. It's probably gonna be a 2-day job because we still are waiting for some stuff to come and get delivered, like our THETFORD oven, which is super exciting. But yeah, let's get on doing it. If you're new here, this is our budget van. Ooh. We have already done 15 episodes. We've put in the bed, the cabinet, the shower. We are going to try and get this done by the end of the month, and in 20 episodes, fingers crossed we can actually do it, but it is looking like we're on track for the end of the month. This is a budget van build, so we are going to be doing a full price breakdown. I know a lot of people have been asking for a updated price list, but there is going to be a price breakdown video, so don't worry.
Right, we've got 3 cabinets to build, and because it's so boring, we're going to do a little race on the double, because we've got 2 40 cabinets.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a race on the 40s and see who wins.
I'm amazing at building cabinets, as you know from the last episode. So we are going to have a friendly race. So if you use a tool, you have to put it back in the middle. No hogging tools, basically. That is the only rule we have. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost got it. I can't do this. This is not. No!
Never seen anyone struggle to undo a box so much.
I don't know how I made opening a box look so hard. Anyways, the race is on and Connor seems like he's starting to get a head start on me, but I am pulling it back with everything that I've got. Will I lose my title as best IKEA furniture maker? I have no idea. We'll have to stay tuned to find out. Honestly, all jokes aside though, the reason why we're using flat pack furniture is because it's so much easier to put together, and also because the sizing is already there, so we don't have to do any measurements. Plus, we like our van to feel like a house. Where's the bit for the screw? Connor, where is it? Where is it? You cheat, I told you.
I knew it.
I knew you were going to cheat.
Where's the screwdriver gone?
I didn't touch it, I swear.
Look at that.
Oh, I didn't cheat. I genuinely
You
didn't
had
know
it
it was
hidden
there.
behind your box.
I didn't know it was there. That was the one rule, putting it in the middle. And I'm done.
What?
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm nearly done.
Woo! Winner! And that is how you do it, guys. That is how you put together a cabinet.
Mara, do you remember what the winner has to do?
What? No, we didn't. Oh, oh yay, my prize.
Right, I'll cut these down the same as the last video. We're going to cut this gap off just to gain a bit more room in the walkway space, so they'll go further back. We did it on that one, and you can do the 60.
Thanks. From the space we had left over after we made the seating area, we ended up being able to get 2 40 centimetre cupboards and a 60 centimetre cupboard, meaning we have so much more storage space in our van this time round than we had in our last van. The one thing I would say about living in a van for the last 5 years is that you can never have enough storage space. Since we're living in it full time, we need a lot of storage space for all of our stuff. So Connor's got the first 2 cabinets in, he's siliconed it down the side, and just like the other side, screwed it in so that it is going nowhere. Because we've got wires in the back of the wall, we're not screwing into the wall that way, we're screwing the cupboards into each other so that you can see a little bit sticking out, but he's gonna grind that down. Connor's just getting that last cupboard done, and then we're gonna get the fridge in, and it is gonna look so good. I am very impressed with how it's looking. And look how much space we have to walk through as well. Honestly, cutting these bits down at the back makes all the difference when it comes to space. So I've made up the 60 cabinet, and what I did was I spanned this thing around. This is supposed to go on the other side, but because you're going to see that when the door is open, I made it so that it's all white at the back. I'm going to fill all of this here and then paint it white, so that also looks a lot neater as well.
This is the fridge we got. It's
ALPICOOL. ALPICOOL, yeah.
It's a 65 litre one. We had a 45 before. This is a 65 litre, so it's just better. More space.
There it is. Wow, right. We get the fridge in.
So it's gonna go pushed up against here. It's got 2 somewhere here.
Yeah, there's those 2
screw holes there, yeah. And then on that side there. And then we're gonna space it out just a little bit, because if you screw it right into the cabinet, sometimes the door, when it closes, it'll catch.
Yeah.
So we'll just do that either side.
To give it enough space for us to open it and it not scrape. And then we're getting the 60 in, and we're going to screw this to the 40 here and the 60 cabinet there. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to be connecting the fridge to the wires that we ran already. We've got our fridge and our oven, and then I'm going to earth it out into the metal, if you can hear. That's the metal that I'm going to have as an earth point. And then that's our fridge connected, ready for the battery later. I think this is like the really exciting part of like where everything is coming together, and then we're gonna have like lights working and fridge working.
Yeah, the wiring's gonna be a satisfying video.
It is gonna. So look, got a solid connection on that one.
Again, we'll show what we're using in the wiring video.
Okay, now we've got a solid connection going there. Now we'll get a bigger blue one on there. Keep losing stuff.
After some battery
swapping around.
Swapping.
And it just snaps the thing. Brilliant. No,
definitely wasn't just our last one.
Oh no. So because I broke the last drill bit, we're going to try and send this screw through and hope it makes a hole. So I've got my pilot hole. So because this is a 12-volt fridge, it's fairly easy. You just have your positive going to the battery, your negative earthed out over here, and that's pretty much it. That is how easy a 12-volt fridge fits in. So nice. Now what we're going to do is Connor's just going to put the little plates on the side, and we're going to fit the fridge in. I've just noticed that this says car refrigerator on it, and I don't know whose car is going to be fitting this massive fridge in. Bought this fridge from eBay. It was the ALPICOOL 65 litre slimline compressor fridge. It was £320. I'll put the eBay link down in the description, but the reason why we got it was because it hardly uses any battery and it doesn't kick on that often at night, which we hate when it happens. It also has a low power protection and it's 12 volt. Majority of our products are all 12 volts, so they just wire in straight to the battery. So what we've done is we've added the extra rubber trim that we had for the barn doors. You know, when I was doing the felting, it's like this sort of stuff. Yeah. Onto a 12mm bit of ply so that you can't see it at all from the front, and then it's spaced it up enough so that it doesn't hit on either side. Ooh. And also what that's done is screwed it into the side of the cabinets as well, so that's not going anywhere. And then once the worktop's in, it will hold everything again extra safe, so that doesn't go anywhere. If you wanted to, what you can do is, if you want it opening the other way around, you can just swap the handle over and the hinges, and you can do it that way as well. So that's another really cool thing about this fridge, and that's why we chose it, but mostly for the ice tray. So that is the end of today's progress. We wanted a nice easy day to kickstart the kitchen area, and there you have it. We've got 3 cupboards in there. We're going to be getting the oven in tomorrow because we just got that delivered. There's the fridge, and there you go. So I'll see you tomorrow so that we can do more of the kitchen. We're really happy that we opted for a bigger fridge this time rather than the 2 that we had last time, because they kept kicking off at different times and it got really annoying at night. And also, 1 fridge is so much better for space. Good morning, it's day 2. We are getting the rest of the kitchen in today. At the moment, we're still waiting for a few things to turn up, so we are going to do what we can for now. We're going to get some cupboards in. Yesterday we sat and had a barbecue whilst we made these up, and we've got our oven. I'm really excited about that, and then we've got all of this stuff as well, but we're waiting for the worktop. We finally got our worktop that we've been waiting for. Firstly, we picked up one and it was actually the wrong size because I don't know my measurements, and I just ordered the first one that I found. So that went wrong, so we had to return that one. And now we went over to Selco's. Our mate over there helped us out and sorted us right out. We got it all cut down to size as well, which is brilliant because
because every time we cut worktop, we like chip all the corners.
Yeah,
it's all cut. We got the big worktop cut and then the little 30cm one cut. So
very exciting. I can't wait to get it in. And then we've got our oven. Our sink is over there, and we've got some stuff. It's a lot of work, so we better get on it. Here it is. There's the worktop in. All we need to do is cut a little notch out of here, but they cut it perfectly, better than what we could have done, isn't it?
It looks so good.
It looks amazing. Oh, look at that pattern. It just, you know,
these
what?
Bits here are so cool.
I know, and they're like metallic. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that is it. We're gonna get all this cut. Right. Moment of truth.
Is the one cut I do my cut?
Oh no! Wow! Look at that, guys. That is absolutely perfect all the way around. Oh my god! Well done, Connor.
That looks so good.
I know. But every time we do something, we act like it's like the biggest achievement we've done. But honestly, it's just so satisfying. Look at that. Look. Just want to say a massive shout out to the people from Selco's for helping us with our worktop. Saved us messing around with it and probably getting the wrong cut. We taped off the worktop so that we could get the exact measurements for the sink and where the oven goes. We've got the worktop all marked out now, and this is where the sink is going and that is where the oven is going. Connor's going to cut it all out.
It's a scary job.
And then I'm going to get started on these drawers in a sec. Let's do it. Just like cutting the roof of your van, cutting a worktop is just as stressful because you only have one shot. But so far so good. It was going so well. We got that first cut done, but it was at that moment we knew we messed up. The only thing we could do is carry on cutting the worktop and figure out what we were going to do after we finished. We realized what we did wrong, so we made sure that when we cut the sink area out, we didn't make the same mistake. And luckily we didn't snap this side. So this is all cut out now, but we've only gone and snapped it.
Snapped. This is the bit for the oven. And what happened is I cut this bit first, and then I'm like pushing against it, trying to cut here. And then we just heard it break, and both were like, oh
no. Well, we're gonna try and fix it anyway, so let's get it on. We ended up getting a metal plate and screwing it to the bottom of the worktop so that we could bring the two pieces together. We screwed the cabinets down to the worktop and also an L bracket to the metal bit of the wall. We finally got the worktop in, and luckily the little crack, well, it looks like a little crack now, the bit where it cut, we're just going to put some silicone over that to cover it up a little bit.
A little bit of black silicone, and then we got this as well. That's going to go at the back, so that will hide that bit there. So yeah, it'll just be that little bit.
Yeah, it should be fine. And then we've got some black edge trim there, but this is where our sink is going. Got a little USB that Connor put in earlier, and we're going to put one in here later. This is cut out so that the sink can go in, and that's what it's looking like so far.
Right, so now we're going to try and get the oven in. There it is, and it sort of sits, it's got a lip, so it sits on the worktop. But first,
running the cable, well, not cable,
gas line
hose thing.
It's the heat, isn't it?
Oh, I know, it's so warm. I'm not complaining, I'm just hot. We bought 5 meters of this because I think the back is 4.5, not sure, but we wanted to give it enough room. But I'm literally just going to be feeding this through all the way down there, and then in the seating area there's a little hose bit into the garage.
Sweet.
Here it is, the oven's going in. Let me just move this out of the way. Let's go. I'm so excited. It's all like thermal wrapped at the back as well, which is really cool. Okay, now I'm just gonna attach the hose onto here.
I'm nervous that it's going to fall out, but that's it. So it sits on the worktop. Now we've got the gas line coming in, and then this is the 12 volt electric ignition, obviously to light the oven and that. It's a 12 volt oven, which is pretty good. So we're going to put those wires through there.
This is going to be game changing, like for the food. And I love cooking, so it's going to be pretty nice. So we've now attached the gas line. We put 2 Jubilee clips on just to be a little bit extra safe. And I've attached the wiring now. So I'm going to push this in and screw it in. It's got like these holes to hold it into the worktop.
Oh my, look at that.
Good.
It looks so clean.
Insane. Oh. Okay, let's screw this in. I'm just gonna take this out. Oh my god. And it's got this so it doesn't even rattle either when we're driving. Our old one used to drive us crazy. That is cool. And 3 hobs. This is the Thetford Spinflow XXX oven. We bought it for £509.95 online. It just fits really well and leaves you with a really nice clean finish. And where we've saved in other places, we were able to spend a little bit more on our appliances. I don't know why, I'm just so nervous right now.
It looks so good.
It does, doesn't it? And there you have it. The oven is in. Oh, it's so cool. It's an oven and grill and has 3 hobs, and giving you like some stuff in there. But like I said, this is gonna change our cooking game crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, now what we need to do is sort out the sink. So let's do it, let's get it in. This is the tap that we bought. It's quite a sort of like wider tap. Because we found like when we had a tap that was really close to the edge, it was just so hard to clean up everything. And what we're going to do is hopefully attach both the hot and the cold and just make them both cold because we don't need hot water for washing up. The sink itself fit really well into the 40 cabinet. The only thing that was sticking out a little bit was the tap. So we cut a little notch out of the cabinet and it fit in really perfect. After test fitting the sink, we took it back out so I could silicone the edge of the worktop. So not only that the sink was held in with the clamps, it was also siliconed in and sealed as well. The sink itself was £95 and we picked it up from B&Q and luckily it matched really well with our worktop. So we knew something was off. We wrote a list. I think we've just been a bit chaotic and all over the place with that one. So we need to do the edging, the silicone edge, like that bit there. The drawers and doors, USB, and blocking off the fridge and the oven over here. That's a bit better, isn't it? So first of all, what I'm going to do is the USB, because we're going to put the worktop here. We need to get a USB drilled out. So let's do it. Like I said, those circular drill bits are honestly a lifesaver. So if you're building a van, invest in one of these. That felt like it was going on forever.
Look at the smoke.
Oh. And here we have it. That's the cut. And that is where the USB is just gonna fit in. Ooh. With the last bit of worktop going in, the only thing that was left was to screw it all onto the cabinet.
Right, we've had to stop the time lapse because do you ever get that one screw where it just keeps no.
It doesn't want to go in, please. No, I think it's because it's on like shiny surface that it's like, oh come on. Merde. I'm like pushing as much as I can in this tiny little gap. So please go in. Okay. I'm not one to give up.
But I'm giving up.
No, I'm not giving up. Okay, just cut to when I actually have it in. So much. You know why? I'm so glad that didn't go fully in. Because that is a long
the other
screw.
side.
Pass me one of the short ones.
Wow.
The USB is finally in. And the worktop is finally in as well. Solid. That was just mockeries. But now, another easy thing. I'm just going to cross this off first.
Get that edging done.
Edging, I was going to say, let's get something else easy done. So we just got these black 40 millimeter, sorry, edging, which we're going to be putting on all three edges. And then at the back, it came with like some stuff that looks like that, so we'll put that on as well. Let's go. It's the little things, honestly. All of these little finishing touches just make everything so much better. So here we have the edging all done. Here. Makes it just look so much cleaner. And we have silicone all done, edging in. And now we have to put the cupboards and doors on, and then we are done for the day. I don't know where the pen is, so I can't cross this list off, but silicone and edging done. We've just put in one of the doors, so this is just going to be a false one because the sink is there. And we were going to pack up and we were going to go home because we are so tired and it's so hot. But look how good that looks. So I think we might stay and get the rest of them in, so yeah, let's go. Like I said, after we finish this van build, we're going to be releasing a price breakdown of this van. So guess how much you guys think this van is going to be in the comments down below. I don't know why after a really good day of progress, we decided to, why not finish the cupboards to make them look amazing. It was the worst thing ever. Are you kidding me? I swear. So we were like, yeah, let's wait. Let's do the drawers and doors and everything. And that is the third one. that we've put together, and we've literally screwed in everything. Yeah, that's not right. It's like so hot and sweaty, and yes, me and Connor love the summer. We love the sun, thank you so much, but it's getting way too hot for me to be working, and for Connor as well. Poor Connor's been doing most of the work today.
It's been a rough day.
Oh, okay,
let's
try and do this. Yes! Here we have it. All of the drawers are in. We've got a pull-out drawer here at the bottom, all with soft close. We've got a cupboard here, which we're going to put a shelf. This is just false. This is that. I think, I'm not sure, but I'm kind of want to put a cupboard here for some reason, so that we can have our spices there and then some stuff in there. And then cutlery drawer and the bin drawer. And there we have it. That is our kitchen. We are so tired, so we are going to finish whatever little jobs that we have tomorrow. In hindsight, I know I sounded really tired and everything, but I'm so glad that we stayed to do the cabinets, because it just made the kitchen area look so good, and it gave me motivation to come back for a third day to finish it off. Hey guys, it is day 3 working on the kitchen. Today is just a really small day. There wasn't really much we wanted to do apart from just clean things up a little. We added some little latches on our doors, added this little silver thing here, and we even done, behind Connor, is the skirting boards over there, which we're going to be adding on. But yeah, quite a chill one today. So hopefully now they're dry, let's get these skirting boards on. I made the skirting boards out of leftover 12mm ply, and I know I probably could have bought some and used those, but I just wanted to use as much material left over as possible to not waste any. I'm so proud of the progress that we've done in the kitchen. It absolutely looks amazing. We did do a few little finishing touches to other places as well behind the scenes, like in the bathroom we added a little basket and a toilet roll holder. Van is just looking absolutely amazing. The only things left we have to do are the plumbing and the wiring, and the next video we are going to be doing the plumbing, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined the members page. Honestly, it helps me out so much. On that page, I've just been posting some extra little behind the scenes photos. So if you would like to join, there is a join button at the bottom of this video. I can't believe how quickly this van build has come together. I'm sort of sad that it's going to be ending at some point soon. So you never know. I might be making another one at some point to give away to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, this kitchen is looking amazing. I can't believe we got it all fitted in, and you know what, there's so much space in here, it's absolutely crazy. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and also share the van love with all your friends. Only things left to do in this van now is wiring and plumbing, and then obviously a little few miscellaneous things and getting everything put in as well. I'm very excited to move in. But I will see you guys next on Monday.